Ferruccio Lamborghini bought 7 Ferraris and regularly rotated between them. Before long, he noticed that every single one had problems with the clutch. Curious, he took one apart and couldn't believe what he found. The core component inside the expensive supercar was the exact same part used in his tractors. Feeling completely cheated, Ferruccio drove to the Ferrari factory to confront Enzo Ferrari himself. He waited for Enzo to finish meeting with a customer. Then, he respectfully acknowledged Ferrari's reputation in the industry. After that, he pointed out the clutch issue and even offered a solution. He came as a friend and suggested working together. After all, Ferrari made some of the best cars in the world. The moment Enzo learned that Ferruccio was a tractor manufacturer, his expression changed. He looked at him with contempt and began insulting him. Enzo told him to go back to building tractors. When Ferruccio accused Ferrari of cheating its customers, Enzo fired back by calling him uneducated and claiming he knew nothing about automobiles. Then Enzo got into his car and drove away. At that moment, Ferruccio made a decision. He would build a sports car faster and better than any Ferrari. Later, while visiting an art exhibition, he became fascinated by a painting of a raging bull. Its refusal to back down perfectly reflected how he felt. Without wasting any time, Ferruccio began assembling a team. He paid top dollar to recruit elite designers from Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo. Their goal was simple: build a supercar powered by a 3.5-liter V12 engine. The first designs were met with heavy criticism. The styling was considered too futuristic for the era. At the same time, the large V12 engine pushed engineering limits. But Ferruccio refused to compromise. He had only one demand. In 6 months, at the Geneva Motor Show, this car had to steal the spotlight. He reminded the team why they were there, not just to build a car, but to build the best car in the world, a machine as powerful as Hercules and as beautiful as Ophelia. Failure was not an excuse to stop trying. If they failed, they would fail while chasing greatness. Soon, the challenges began piling up. Ferruccio's wife, Anita, came from a financial background. She believed an oil crisis was approaching and worried that fuel prices would soon skyrocket. In her eyes, a tractor manufacturer entering the sports car market was an enormous risk. Meanwhile, the engineering team faced a serious problem. The massive V12 engine simply wouldn't fit inside the planned engine bay. The carburetors created even more complications. One designer suggested reducing the number of cylinders. Another recommended starting over completely. Ferruccio rejected both ideas immediately. More power and more speed were the entire purpose of the project. And with Ferrari preparing a new model for the same motor show, backing down was never an option. So the team searched for another solution. After a month of work, they finally found one. The carburetors were mounted on the sides, the axle was widened, and the massive engine finally fit into place. Looking at the finished design, Ferruccio poured his heart into the project. For the first time in a long while, he smiled. Inspired by the painting of the bull, he combined the image of a raging bull with a shield and created Lamborghini's iconic emblem. And just like that, the first Lamborghini sports car, the 350 GT, was born.